All right, cool. We're so excited to have you all here with us today. It's going to be a very impactful workshop. I see a few of you who have seen our Client Clarity Playbook in action before, but there's some new faces in here. So we're really excited to share this transformative tool with you all today. All right. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Cameras on, please, if possible. We are really all about building community, and we'd love to see your smiling faces. If you have any questions during the workshop, if you could just drop them in the chat, that would be great. If we can get to them during the conversation, we will. Otherwise, we'll definitely get to them at the end, and we'll be having a live Q&A at the end as well. So our promise to you today is that you are going to leave this session with very tangible takeaways that you'll be able to use immediately in your business, leveraging AI. We're also going to be giving away a free use of our new AI tool, the Client Clarity Playbook, at the very end of the session. So stick around to the end and someone will be the lucky winner. All right, before we dive in, we would love to know, just so we can kind of get a gauge of, who everyone is here, what kind of business you have. So if you could drop that in the chat and just take a moment, we would love to see that. I'm going to stop my share. Let's take a look here. What kind of business do you have? Are you in coaching, consulting? Do you have digital products, physical products?
Marketing, sales.
Okay.
Holistic wellness. Cool.
All right. Let's hear from everyone else. Let's see. We've got AI business strategy, consulting, CRM. Okay, coaching. Awesome. This just helps us really get a gauge. Service-based consulting. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. All right, so let's dive in. And if you would all imagine with us for a moment that let's envision we are a highly, highly successful entrepreneur. Maybe we're a coach or consultant or a creative, and we're pulling in 6 or 7 figures annually, right? You're at the point where you've mastered your craft, you've built a client base, and yet despite the current success you have, there's still a constant struggle that keeps you up at night. You spend countless hours trying to understand your client's needs, refining your messaging, getting your offer just right? Or figuring out what kind of services you know that are going to make the biggest impact for your clients so that you can have the biggest level of impact and success that you desire. But no matter how hard you try, it often still feels like you're guessing, right? Spending a lot of time and mental energy on things that you'd rather not be doing in your business. And maybe the results have been inconsistent. So for us as AI strategists and business coaches, we've now worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs strategizing ways to solve these challenges. And one of the biggest challenges was figuring out the right prompts to get truly effective client insights and messaging from AI. Right? For those of you in here who have been using AI, I'm sure you've been seeing some of those same challenges. And even after spending a year, actually more than a year now, refining our process and dialing in our prompts, we found that everything was still being done manually. So the time that was being saved by having AI generate content was being quickly eaten up by the repetitive task of coming up with and tweaking those prompts to get the exact outputs that we wanted. So it felt like we were constantly running on a treadmill, right? We were moving at a pace that was exciting because we're leveraging AI, but we still weren't achieving that full potential, which is
Come on.
saving massive time.
Come on, sweetie.
Oh, Lara, can you mute?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
all good. All right. So we were, we wanted to be achieving this potential of saving all this time with AI, of saving our brain power and getting even better results, right? So I would like to hear, I'm sure, you're here today because you're either using AI or you're interested in using AI. So if you have been using it, but you know that it could be so much more, and it's still not giving you that exact voice you want, or you're having to revise over and over again, we'd like to see in the chat if you could just drop a me so we can gauge where everyone is at in their AI journey. So do you still feel like there's more potential with AI that you can achieve? Drop a me in the chat so we can see, right?
See a lot of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of us, we've been using it, but we're maybe not saving that much time after all. It's just we're creating a different kind of work for ourselves, right? We're saving time in one place, but we're creating more work in another, right? Does that sound familiar? Because we totally get it because we've experienced that as well. So one late night, after a lot of hours of manually entering the same prompts that Lauren and I have been developing again and again and again, we had a revelation. And we asked ourselves, what if all of this could be automated? Because our prompts were getting so precise and effective that we realized we didn't have to do this manually anymore. And because of our unique expertise, so Lauren's experience with rocket science, AI, and machine learning, which she'll tell you more about in a minute, and my background with business and marketing, we realized that we had this really unique advantage with our combined skills. And we truly believed that we could do this in a way that no one else is doing yet. And we could do something revolutionary, a new way for businesses to leverage AI with ease. And so with just a few simple inputs, we could run all the prompts and get the desired outputs automatically in minutes, just minutes. So we designed the Client Clarity Playbook, which we're going to be sharing with you all today. And it's an AI-powered tool that takes just 3 inputs, and through automation and AI, it delivers very, very deep client insights, getting into the psychology of their behavior, their deepest desires, their motivations and buying decisions. And it really provides actionable steps and confidence for you so that the user, the business owner, has this empowered decision making, right? So what we learned through this process was that the things that used to take our clients months, then with our help using AI manually, it took them hours. And now with our tool, only takes minutes. So we had this incredible transformation. I mean, what used to take months now takes minutes. And so we're going to be showing you exactly how we do that today, right? Because now it's not just for us. We're here to share it with the world and with all of you here today. And we really believe that this is the new standard for businesses to achieve rapid results. So we're really, really excited to share this with you today. The tool is designed to help entrepreneurs and agencies deeply and effortlessly understand, connect with, and communicate with their ideal clients so they can create better results for them and better results for themselves. Okay. So by the end of the workshop today, you're going to see how this tool works and how it can revolutionize your business, just like it did for ours. And not only are we going to show you the tool, but we're also going to share the exact prompts that we use in our business every single day. We're going to teach you 3 essential inputs you need to give AI to achieve phenomenal client clarity, which is so important. So you'll be able to take those prompts today and use them for yourself right away. We're also going to be sharing a couple of strategies so that you can quantum 10x your business using AI. That's what we're all about. So what we're going to be showing you today is like having a roadmap to your client's brain without the guesswork. Okay, it's designed to be a safety net to help you stay on top of your business, to keep your services sharp, and to keep your clients sticking around, getting really great results. Okay. Now, we've had several businesses ask already how they can bring our AI tools into their companies and their offers. So this is something we'll be touching on a little bit later as well. Just want to kind of put this out there for you to keep in mind. If you want to use the Client Clarity Playbook for your business individually, that's totally possible. But we also now license this tool into other companies so that they can use internally with their clients. All right. And so if that's something that interests you and you just want to hop on a call with us to talk about what those possibilities look like, we'll drop our booking link to our calendar in the chat. All right, so just one more quick thing before we dive into a little bit more about ourselves so you understand who we are and how we got here. I just quickly want to talk about who the workshop is for. So we're really here today to talk to entrepreneurs who are ambitious. They're already established in their business, right? So it's really designed for those who are ready to take their business to the next level by getting a deeper understanding of their clients, for people who want to refine their messaging, and for those who really want to eliminate trial and error so that you can create more consistency to achieve better results using these AI-powered insights. Okay, so if that's you, this workshop's for you. If you're not really committed to investing in your business growth and leveraging AI tools, this is probably not the right workshop for you. But we're excited to have you all here. And like I said, for everyone who sticks around to the end, we're going to be giving away one of our Client Clarity Playbooks. Okay, and so you'll also have an opportunity to get a playbook for yourself before we have a price increase that's happening next Monday on July 1st. All right, Lauren, you want to take a moment to share a little bit about your background?
Yeah, so my name is Lauren Capwell. I started my career in mechanical engineering in the aerospace industry, and I was designing, building, and launching rockets. And while this was a really incredible career, after 11 years, I felt myself getting really burned out, and I knew that it was time for a change. So in 2020, I found myself with some extra time on my hands, as many of us did. And I started taking courses through Stanford in AI, data science, and machine learning. And I actually got to use it for my career, for my job. I took those skills over to aerospace. And I knew that this was a really incredible technology that was going to change the paradigm of how business was being done. And I really wanted to be on the forefront of it and make a difference in a way that aligned with my passion for leading edge technology and my desire to help others to achieve their big dreams.
Yeah. And for myself, so I have been a serial entrepreneur for over 17 years. I've grown multiple businesses to multiple 6 and 7 figures. And I have deep experience in high ticket coaching, sales, marketing, online business models, and course design. I actually worked for 2 8-figure online business coaches. And over the course of several years, I had over 1,500 sales calls that I did. And so I've sold millions of dollars worth of courses and coaching programs. And because of all of these conversations with entrepreneurs, I've seen it all, right? I've seen what works, what doesn't work, what causes massive stress and headache in businesses, and what also leads to massive success and freedom. So I've seen the inner workings of all businesses, from those that aren't succeeding all the way up to multiple 8-figure businesses and how they're run. So when ChatGPT came on the scene in late 2022, together, Lauren and I saw the need for helping entrepreneurs to leverage these tools very strategically in a way that wouldn't be overwhelming, that would actually work with them in a way that was easy and also that felt good, right? Because a lot of people had hesitation around leveraging AI, especially in the beginning of when it came out. So we decided to leave our jobs and leave our homes and go all in on AI, building a business together while we traveled the world. So Lauren and I have actually been traveling for the last year and a half through Asia, Latin America. We've been in South America for the last 2 months, although Lauren just went back to the States. I'm still here in Peru. And we've really been working hard to not only design a business for ourselves that really brings us the freedom that we want to create in our lives, but also to help others do the same thing. So that's something we're incredibly passionate about, whatever freedom and success may mean to you. So we're really excited to share this journey with you today and really dive deep into the first of several AI tools that we're building that can truly be, we love this phrase, a quantum 10x leap for your business so you can achieve more in less time. So before we dive into the training, just one more question. We want to hear who is already using AI in their business or their work. Drop AI in the chat just so we can see how many of you are currently. All right, I love it. Okay, cool. Yay, we love to see that. All right, well, we're going to give you some really powerful takeaways that you guys can start using right away. So, all right, let's get into the training, Lar.
All right. So for those of you who are using AI, you have very likely experienced the frustration of not fully understanding your client's deepest desires and pain points. And despite all of your expertise, creating messaging that truly resonates with your target audience can often feel like you're just shooting in the dark. You might rely on assumptions or surface level data or guesswork, but this approach can lead to messaging that misses the mark, which results in lower engagement and lower conversion rates. And for any business that needs to quickly and deeply understand a new client, it can often be very time consuming to do this type of work manually to get what you need in order to provide high quality, timely results for your clients that hit the nail on the head every time. So AI really needs the right inputs in order to get great outputs. And there are just 3 inputs that you really need to be at the foundation of how you prompt. The first is who you are, and you can simply just say your job title. It doesn't need to be complicated. The second is who you help, and that is your ideal client. And the third is what you do. That's your specialty. And with those 3 inputs, you can get really laser focused on the pain points and the desired outcomes for your ideal client. So here's the example. The job title is online business coach. And now I know that some of us have these really creative job titles where we like to say that we are marketing wizard magicians. But for the purpose of this, you need to be really clear when you're communicating with AI. So say you are a marketing strategist or a messaging expert, something that's very clear and descriptive of what you do. Next, this is who you help, and that's your ideal client. And there's kind of 2 key factors to nail down here. The first is who they are, and the second is at what point on their journey they are. So this is an example. Established high-ticket online service providers like coaches, consultants, and marketing and branding agencies. So the word established tells us where they are on their journey. So they're not brand new. They're not trying to get their first client. They're not trying to design their program from scratch, right? So they are established. And then they are high ticket online service providers. And one thing that really helps with AI to clue it into exactly what you're talking about is giving it a few examples like coaches, consultants, marketing, and branding agencies. Make sense? Okay. And finally, your specialty. So this is what you do and the results that you get for your client. So in this example, the specialty is using AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude to clarify their offer and messaging by deeply understanding the ideal client and positioning their offer to align it with the desired results of their ideal clients so they can increase their sales conversion rate, generate more leads, and increase their cash flow. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like in a prompt, and I'm going to use ChatGPT, our good buddy. So the way that this all comes together in the prompt is just like this. I'm an online business coach, so I'm a job title. I help, and then here's your ideal client. And my specialty is, and then a description of your specialty goes right there. Again, this is what you do and the results that you get. And then from here, because AI is so clued into who you are, who you help, what you do, that the next part of the prompt can be really simple. And it's just, what are my ideal clients' biggest pain points and challenges related to my specialty? And now something else, what is going to come out of here is not only great for messaging, it's also content gold. So if you're struggling with what to write for social media posts, email sequences, website copy, how to position your offer, all of this is gold because this is the ideal client's pain points as they understand them, right? All right. And we're just going to let ChatGPT finish while I get the next prompt pulled up because the next one from here gets a lot simpler. So the next is, what are their biggest desired results? So it's already fully primed with who we are, what we do, and who we help. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing this in GPT-4. You could do this in Claude. You could do this in GPT 3.5. It doesn't really matter too much which chatbot you use. We like GPT-4, so we're doing it for the demo today. But by the way, Claude Sonnet just came out. So it's like Sonnet 3.5 and it's free to use. So pro tip, go try it out. It's pretty cool. All right. And so here we are with all of their desired results. Now, the key with really good messaging is we want to be super clear on what are the pain points and super clear on what are the desired results. And your solution, the thing that you're selling, is the bridge between the pain points to the desired results. But at the time that your ideal clients are looking for or aware of where they are and where they want to be, they're not necessarily thinking about all the features of your solution. They're just really clear on this is where I'm stuck. This is where I want to be. So this is where we need to be really clear on our messaging. Pain points, desired results. All right. So I hope that was clear to everybody. So that is a really fast way to get a very clear, rock solid foundation for understanding the messaging that's going to resonate with our audience. So now we're going to take this one step further, and I'm going to show you guys how you can really significantly improve the output that you're getting from AI. And Lauren and I haven't seen anybody else using this strategy, so we want you to walk away with something really valuable. And the secret is very simple. You just ask AI to critique its own work. So AI is really good at generating output. It's also really good at critiquing output. So I will share my screen again, and I'm going to show you what this prompt looks like. The prompt is really simple. It just says, revisit the pain points and desired results and act as a professional marketing and messaging expert and give me your criticisms of your answers. Now, this works with whatever type of content you're asking AI to produce. So here are all of its criticisms, okay? And as that's finishing answering, I'm going to get my next prompt pulled up. And as soon as ChatGPT is done, I'm going to say this. Okay, great. Now give me the revised list of pain points. So this is one way, and it works in any chatbot. I think GPT-4 tends to do this the best, but Claude does it, Gemini does it, where it will significantly improve its results when you ask for the critique and then ask for the update based on the critique. So if you guys have notepads handy, write this down.
Had a lot of critiques.
Got a lot of them.
I'll drop that
like,
in
it's
the.
be done any minute now.
I'm going to drop the prompt in the chat for everyone.
Okay, great.
There
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and send this one. So now I'm asking for the revised list of pain points. And this is where we can get even more targeted and more focused. All right, there we go. And it's going a little slow today. I'm not going to do it, but you can imagine the next thing I would do is say, now give me the revised list of desired results. And then you get this really clear, like very laser focused list of pain points and desired results, which are messaging gold, content gold, email sequence gold, right? Okay.
Yeah, and think about it, like you can literally use that strategy with anything that you're asking AI to do, whether it's coming up with ideas and brainstorming, copywriting, right? Anything at all. So definitely give that a try. Yeah, we're excited to see what kind of results you get with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So the process is really simple. It's you have AI write the initial output, and then you ask it to critique, or I actually use like the word criticize because sometimes with critique, it's overly positive. So you ask it to critique its own work and then rewrite the output based on its own critique. And like Lauren was saying, this can really be used with anything, content, emails, social media, you name it. Okay, so there you have it. But there is really still a big problem with what we just saw. And that's a very, very manual process. You need to copy and paste the inputs and the outputs and save them into a Google Doc somewhere and then edit it into something that you can actually use. And I mean, I have these prompts memorized by now, but that's not very realistic for everybody to do that. It's clunky and it's a hard process to delegate to team members. The number of revisions that you have to do can be a lot, which means that in order to turn this output into really great messaging, you've still got a lot of prompting to do because the messaging is not in the voice and language of your ideal client. And it's really important with the future of marketing that it's very clear that your content is not generated by AI and that it's coming from an authentic place. The AI doesn't have the coding to be able to differentiate on the depth that your business really needs. And you have to do this every single time that you want to get new outputs, which means that there is a lot of manual work involved. And so therefore, it's not truly scalable. So how do we solve this? Well, we have automated it for you.
So let's talk about what we all want for a minute, right? We all want our unique voice with AI in a way that can't be cloned, right? How we communicate authentically with our audience. We want to be able to level up and differentiate our messaging from all of the noise that's out there in a really perfect way. We want to be able to scale or streamline our systems with speed and accuracy, right? So that we can command premium prices for our offers and services, right? So I'm curious, quick question for everyone here. We'd love to know, like, what do you really want and need that isn't happening now in your business from this list? So which of these is most important to you right now, right? So let's type a 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Or maybe there's something else that is really most important in your business right now. That's a big challenge, and we'd love to hear that too. So take a moment to drop that in the chat.
I see a 4, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of 2s and 1s, 3 and 4.
So yeah, if you're a coach or a consultant or you're in marketing or you have a business where your clients are struggling to identify their messaging and maybe it's affecting your ability to get them results, this is also something that your clients want and need. So if that's also you, we can connect on a call after the training and really discuss how we can help you leverage a tool like this to get improved results. So we're going to show you just how easy this is. So I'm going to stop my share and we'll let Lauren dive into a demo.
All right. So this is the input form for the Client Clarity Playbook. You just put in your name, your email. We actually have a little demo video for you here explaining how to optimally fill in these inputs, which is pretty much everything I just told you. But all you're doing is you're just filling in these 3 blanks. I'm a job title, I help ideal clients, and my specialty is. And so these are the same inputs we saw before. Check the box, click submit, and in about 10 minutes, you have delivered to your inbox your own custom Client Clarity Playbook. It looks like this. And we'll go through this. So it starts with the 3 key factors to identifying your ideal client. And the 3 key factors are who your ideal client actually is, the tipping point. So this is the point on their journey where they are ready for services like yours. And this is crucial to know when we're doing our messaging. So we're talking to people who are ready to buy. And then finally, their desired result, that number 1 biggest desired result that they want to have after your services. Then we go into the ideal client profile. We start with demographics and psychographics, but it goes so much deeper than that. We have professional profile, consumer behavior, media consumption, needs and challenges, goals and aspirations, and on down more and more. Next, we have holistic client insights. And this is where the playbook takes a really big shift because we're shifting away from talking about your ideal client to having them talk to you in their own voice and in their own words and in their own language, the way that they would actually say these things. So the holistic client insights is the 360-degree view of your ideal client. So who are they beyond just being a transaction? So this looks at what values are most important to them. How would they spend their free time? If they had all the time and money in the world, what would they do? Then we go into pain points. And this is a lot deeper than the pain points that we just saw. So we look at their top 4 pain points first. Then we look at what are their biggest pain points in general. And I'll pause here for a second. We give this to you in a Google Doc so that you can edit it. You can bold, you can highlight, you can write in ideas that come to you. If you have a team, you can edit and make comments and share with your team. So you can make it your own document. So we have your biggest pain points in general. What specific problems are you facing that I can solve? So this is getting very deep into your specialty. What solutions have they tried in the past? And this is one of my favorite questions. There are like a few really juicy questions in here, and this is one of them. So AI has no shame and it has no embarrassment, and it will answer any question we ask it. So the question is there anything you're ashamed or embarrassed to admit that you're afraid other people will find out? And how can I support you? And there is absolute gold in here to really deeply understand and empathize with our ideal clients. Next, we go into desired results. So what is your number one biggest stretch goal that you dream of achieving after having my services? Their top 4 desired results in general, and then the ones that are specific to your services. We look at their short-term goals, long-term goals, and the impact of achieving these goals. And then the tipping point, and the tipping point is so important to understand where they're at on the journey. What are the things that happen that bring them to that point where they're ready to say yes to services like yours? And you can really tailor your offer and your messaging to speak to people who are ready to buy. So we go deep into the tipping point. Next, we have the client hero journey, and this positions your ideal client as the hero of their own transformation and you as the guide who has a plan to lead them to success. Then, probably the most powerful part of the playbook is the clarity statement. So this is a foundational prompt. If you imagine taking all of the information that's inside of this playbook and condensing it down into one short paragraph, that is the clarity statement. And this is what Lauren and I call the foundational prompt for your business. Because every time you go into AI, this has all of the context that it needs to know about you and your ideal clients to give you laser targeted output, whether you're doing email sequences, website copy, social media content, you name it. And we have a bunch of prompts down here to use with your clarity statement. So everything from content ideas, having AI act as your business coach, generating website copy, email sequences, so on and so forth. And then you can even have AI act as your ideal client and do a full ideal client interview with AI acting as your ideal client. We've got a list of 30 incredible ideal client interview questions here. Next, we have action steps. So this is how you can take what is in the playbook and tailor your offer, create content, attract leads. We're actually working on a full suite of AI tools. So we have several more that are coming out. One is going to be the offer clarity playbook that helps you package your offer. Another is for leads and content clarity. So you can join the waitlist by clicking on these links here. Those will be coming out in the next few months. And then finally down here at the bottom, we have the inputs. So these are the form inputs that you use to generate this playbook, and also links to contact us here.
So can we just take a moment to like think about what is possible now leveraging AI and automation? Because to get this depth of clarity previously on your ideal client and your market and your process and your messaging, I mean, I know even, I worked for this 8-figure business coach that helped people do this manually, and it took people months to years to get this level of information. And there are still gaps, but because we can leverage these tools and we have access to AI, which, has the knowledge base of everything that it's pulling from, we can now do it in minutes. My mind still gets blown every single day. And even though we created it, but we're still continually excited. And it gives us so much joy to actually see others using this tool and to get that level of clarity and confidence so quickly for their business, right? So curious, who's excited to give this a try? Drop a yes in the chat if you would love to give this a try for your business. Amazing. Manual client research, it can really be a huge time suck. Actually, a lot of people overlook it, right? A lot of people they skip the market research process because it's not something they're excited to do, or they don't even know where to begin, or maybe they get inaccurate results, or it's incomplete because they're not looking at that whole picture, right? Like when we're trying to do these things manually with our human brains, there's only a tiny bit of knowledge that we can get our hands on. But one of the coolest things about AI is that it has access to all that knowledge. And so it's possible to get this at lightning speed. So I'm going to tell you a really quick story about April Beach. She is a 7-figure licensing and marketing coach, and she was really struggling to effectively communicate with a new target audience that she had. So she ran the playbook, and in minutes, when she was reading through it, she recognized what was missing from her messaging. And so she immediately delegated this to her marketing team. So she got her team in there in the playbook. She added notes to it, told them exactly what to do. So she implemented these strategies right away and immediately saw a positive shift in the response from her audience. So these are the kind of wins that we love celebrating with you all. We really see the playbook as the bridge for you to be the hero for your clients, right? For you to get them from those pain points to those desired results as effectively and quickly as possible, because like you know how to say things in their own words now, so you can communicate your value in a way that converts, right? That gets them, that builds that trust in that relationship. And you have a deeper understanding of exactly what they need, so you can ensure that your services and offerings are being really tailored to what it is that's going to get the best results. Make sense? Yeah. And because of this, you can justify premium prices for your services because you're getting those great results for your clients every time. Right? Makes sense? Yeah. So we're really deeply excited to share this with you today. Right? We're making the Client Clarity Playbook available now. And I just want to quickly share what's included. So of course, you get access to your own custom Clarity Playbook. You'll have the training videos that we provide that teach you both how to fill out the form precisely and also how to use the playbooks for maximum result. We're also doing a very special bonus for anyone who decides to dive in today. We're going to be offering a 1-hour live coaching session with us next Tuesday. That will be at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And so during this coaching session, we will actually be able to walk you through step by step exactly how to customize your inputs and fill out the form, or we can actually walk you through your results and offer guidance on your next action steps. Okay, so but this special coaching session is only going to be available for those who purchase by end of day today, so that you have some time to dive in and get your playbook printed. Also, if you have someone on your team that you want to delegate this to, or you want to have work with you on the playbook, they can also come to the training as well. Now, you don't just get one run of the playbook. So you actually get 3 uses of the playbook over 90 days. And what we found is that it's really helpful for our clients because some people have slightly different client segments or slightly different ideal clients. They might have various offers that they want to run the playbook for, or even the ability to refine your messaging over time. So once you get the first playbook, you make adjustments and refinements, you see progress, and then you can even run the playbook again another time or two as you continue to develop and make those shifts in your business. So we have made the investment for the playbook incredibly affordable. It's only at $300. And the reason that we did this is so we can get it into the hands of as many businesses as possible and really help people save countless hours on manual methods, on procrastination, or even, investing in very expensive agencies that can take a very long time to get these kinds of results. So we want to let you know, this is actually our last live demo that we're doing before a price increase is happening for the playbook on July 1st. So the price will be increasing to $500. So it is the perfect time to get your playbook today. So we'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat now if you are excited to get your own. All right, thanks, Lauren. And also, if you are curious, if the wheels are turning right now and you're thinking there might be an opportunity for you to leverage this playbook in your own services and offerings so that you can help your clients get even better results, we would love to hop on a call and just have a very open conversation about what that could look like, and strategize about how that could potentially work for you. So we'll drop our calendar link in the chat now. All right, so there you go. We've got the 2 links in there. So if you want to purchase, if you'd like to hop on a call. All right, wonderful. And I do see that we actually have quite a few of our lovely beta testers from the playbook here in the audience today. So if you have run a playbook for your business, if you would be so kind, we would love to see a quick comment in the chat about your experience, or maybe the biggest takeaway that you had with your playbook. I know everybody would be excited to see your feedback, because this thing is super powerful. Thanks, Lauren. Let's see, Bruce. And in a minute, we're just gonna hop into the giveaway. Let's see, Amy said, I use the playbook to really refine my ideal client. The option to run it a few times is very helpful. Yes, thanks, Amy. Amy's one of our amazing clients. And Amy, you got some deep, deep insights about the direction to take your business using the playbook. Yes, I know. All right, perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get into the giveaway. So I'm going to grab the list of our participants here, and we're going to use our handy dandy friend AI to choose one lucky winner. All right, so give me 1 second here. Okay, and the winner today of a custom Clarity Playbook is Joanna. I might mess up your last name, Pantazes. So Joanna, congratulations. If you would just DM me your email address, we're going to get you set up so you can get your very own custom Client Clarity Playbook. Congratulations, Joanna. You're so welcome. Gwen said, my playbook blew my mind. I've been able to, for the first time, really deeply understand my ideal client. And now I'm changing up my marketing and sales so that it resonates. Already starting to see results. Last month, I had around a 200% increase in my lead magnet signups. That's huge, Gwen. Holy moly. I love seeing that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Congratulations, Gwen. That's freaking awesome. And these are the wins that we love hearing. We're actually launching a community where we're going to be hosting events once a month. And we're going to be bringing in different AI experts. We're also going to be sharing really exciting updates and offering beta testing opportunities to our audience and our community for our new playbooks that are coming out. So we'll be sharing more about that in our emails coming up soon as well. All right, everyone. So this is your chance. We're going to drop the link to grab your playbook one more time in the chat right now. And we would love to see you on Tuesday's call at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, where we're excited to work with you one-on-one and give you some time with us to make sure we get really, really specific inputs and perfect outputs from your playbook and show you exactly how to use it in your business right away. And we would love to open up the floor to questions now. So feel free to you can raise your hand if you want to come up and chat with us, or you could drop your question in the chat. Main group chat. All right. Any questions come up during that presentation? Any aha moments or takeaways? Okay, Bozina. Go ahead and unmute.
Hi, I have a question. So if we buy it, how long we have it?
Yeah, so you have access to it for 90 days from the date of purchase. So you get 3 uses over the course of 90 days.
And then after that?
And then
Any,
go ahead.
oh, yeah, I was gonna say, so any playbooks that you create are yours forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we would like to have next 3 or 1, we paying 500 because the price will raise
Will
up.
be increased. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. Any other questions? You're so welcome, Joanna. Awesome, Denise. Denise just ordered it. Excited to get started. Go ahead and sign me up. Cool, wonderful. Yeah, and we did, when we had our last live demo and we did our live coaching calls, it was incredible. Every single person showed up and got specialized attention so that we could get them very laser focused outputs for their playbook and some extra tips and strategies on how to use it right away in their business. Bruce has a takeaway. Okay, using AI to offer criticism and improve itself is a game changer for improving outputs. Totally, Bruce. It's one of our absolute favorite prompts. It's been the thing that has helped us achieve better results faster outside of our playbooks. One of our favorite prompts. Sean has a question. Okay, Sean, let's see. I'm going to unmute you, Sean. There you go.
So, as far as support after, if you sign up after today, what does that look like?
So support-wise, if you ever have any questions, you can email us. We're always available. I'll drop our email in the chat. It's hi@clarityplaybooks.com. Also on the bottom of your Client Clarity Playbook, at the very bottom, we have the link to our email address as well. The other cool thing is that we have video tutorials included with the purchase. So there's a video that walks you through filling out the form. And then there's also a video when you receive your playbook that walks you through the playbook and shows you exactly how to use it.
Awesome. Thank you. I knew you had it covered, but
Of course. Yeah, of course. All right, Gwen.
Yeah, I was just going to speak to the after the purchase service that you guys provide. I was very unsure about the prompts. I wanted to make sure they were good to go. And so admittedly, I emailed the Laurens with my prompts and they were so kind. They gave me recommendations. And then I ran my playbook after I got essentially a few little tweaks back from them. I don't know if they're still doing that level of service, but I have to say that was incredible, particularly for a $300 product. It's insane to have that level of support.
Oh, thanks, Gwen. Yeah, we're here to help. And honestly, it feels like the more that we give, the more we receive, and we come from a place of abundance with everything. And so any questions, anytime, we are happy to help and support because we also learn through the process, right? And everybody wins. Okay, somebody wants a link for our community. Let me grab that for you. And then Lauren, oh, if you want to read Bruce's comment.
Oh, also, not only is the playbook gold, but the clarity prompts are useful for almost anything you want to do from a marketing perspective. Yeah, thanks, Bruce. Appreciate
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
All right, so let me grab our link to sign up for our community. Do we have a form for that, Lauren, or was that on the registration page?
It was on one of the pages. Let me see. I don't think we have a form for that.
I think that's Julie. So Julie, I have your email address and I'm going to add you. If anybody
Yeah.
wants to be added to the community and they don't believe they are already, just drop me in the chat and I'll make sure that I add you. Okay, no problem.
Oh, it was on the registration page for this session. Okay.
Okay,
It's good to know.
cool. Perfect. All right, any other questions out there? All right. Looks like everyone had their questions answered. Perfect.
How
Then
long did it
good
take to
job.
get the confirmation? I received the receipt, but not the details. Let me check on that for you, Denise. It should have arrived by now. So let me just double check.
Yeah, it's usually within a couple of minutes it should come.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So we'll check on that for you, Denise. And Joanna will be sending you the information that you need after this session. We're also going to be getting the replay of this. So we'll be emailing out to everybody that registered. So if you want to rewatch, you'll have that available as well. All right, if there aren't any other questions, we just want to thank you all for joining us today and just exploring the world of AI and what's possible. And so we look forward to keeping in touch. We'll be doing more demonstrations and launching our community next month. So lots of ways to learn more AI tips and learn from other experts as well. We look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.